The Witch Who Was Afraid of Witches by Alice Lowe. Pictures by Jane Manning. The Witch Who Was Afraid of Witches. It's a chapter book. There are 5 chapters. I'm going to have to do each one individually because the upload doesn't work if I do all 5. So we have 1, The Witch Sisters, 2, A Ghost on the Doorstep, 3, At Roger's House, 4, 2 Strong Spells, and 5, 3 Witches. 1. The Witch Sisters. Wendy was the youngest witch in her family. She had the weakest witch power, and she was afraid of witches. Older, bossy, mean witches like her 2 sisters. There's her mean sisters over there. Her oldest sister, Polly, knew everything. She knew where to get the best sassafras wood for broomsticks and the best frog's toes for witch's brew. And she knew the best books for witches' spells, too. One day, Polly was going to the sassafras grove. "Take me with you," Wendy begged. Polly said, "You're too young. You don't even have the right kind of wood in your broomstick. You don't know anything, and you'll never learn." Well, that's not very encouraging, is it? Wendy's middle sister, Wog, knew how to do everything best. She flew the fastest of any witch in the valley and cackled the loudest. She cackled, "I'll get you!" And she really got you. And she used her most frightening voice to make her spells work the best. "Teach me how to say spells in that frightening voice," Wendy begged. But Wog said, "Your voice is too weak. You don't even know how to cackle." Wendy didn't even try to learn spells. They wouldn't work because she didn't have a frightening voice. Her sisters aren't very supportive, are they? At night, Wendy's sisters had parties. Wendy sat at the top of the stairs, listening to the cackles of witch laughter. She wished she could join in. Sometimes Polly saw her and shouted, "Spying again? Off with you! It's past your bedtime." And Wendy crept into her cold bed, hugging her broomstick. She was afraid of the dark, afraid of witches. Sometimes she tried to make up a spell to put on her sisters, but she needed them to tell her the right words. "At least I have you," Wendy said to her broomstick. "You give me a little witch power." Then, the day before Halloween, Wendy lost her broomstick. Neither of her sisters would give her another. "Serves you right," they said. Wendy felt lost without it. Now she had no witch power at all. And that's the end of the story. Oops. Sorry.